And welcome back, guys, to another one of these hacking contest videos. And this one is called Sega Sonic Abuse. No, Sonic Abuse, that's the one, that's what I'm trying to say. And it's by Selby, who did some interesting hacks last year, including a Michael Bay version, which was very, very interesting. So this one has a peculiar intro, showing all the people who've done all the art styles and everything like that. And who is a git is the guy who made this sort of idea, because he made a mini-series called Tails Abuse, which was quite interesting how he did it, and I would guess that's how this has come to pass. But it's nowhere as entertaining as Tails Abuse, personally. So unfortunately, because I knew what who's this git did, I knew exactly what was going on in this. So you press start, and then you just got to wait a little while. Start demo, which is basically Sonic getting abused by spikes. Now, normally we know that if he got abused by spikes, he's dead. But obviously there's a god mode hack in this, but abusing him seems the best way. But this is the closest thing I've seen so far to a Mario Maker. I have no idea why Sega do not make the decision to actually make a Sonic simulator where we can make our own bosses and that easier. Yes, I do know hacking is already out and you can do it, but it is hard, guys. People think it's not that hard. Oh, believe me, it's hard. I'm thinking of doing one, but I reckon it will take me at least a year before I can even finish it, and even a year is at a push. So yeah, this is basically just the same shit. So all I'm trying to do now is show off when the the timer. Yeah, 9:55, and yeah, you don't lose any lives, obviously. So when it gets to 9:59, it does nothing. So moving on. Right, test zone. What you got to do your own spike things, but unfortunately it's not as easy as most people think, because you just gotta know where to put the spikes. Right, to do it you got to press, I believe it's B, then you select with A and C, no, A, and then you place with C, and then to get out of it you press B again. And then you can press A or C as Sonic, don't press B, because then you go back to the spikes. There are all types of spikes. There are these normal ones, and it shows you with the arrow, it shows you what their power is and that. You got these ones, which I will demonstrate, are amazing. Because if there's one thing I like, it's explosions. And last year there was a Michael Bay hack, which was pretty good. I think it was only one level though. I would have loved to see a full release. Now what I'm stupidly doing here is I'm putting spikes here, but there is no way Sonic can get onto these spikes when this narrow, so I'm just wasting time really at the moment. So we go back to Sonic, and then I notice my first fatal error. So it's quite hilarious watching Sonic explode with blood splatting everywhere. I thought I'd just, let it sink in for a little while before I moved on to something else. But generally, this is all this hack is. It's basically placing spikes in certain directions. It's not my cup of tea, really. I'm I'm not into the sort of making everything in a lot of time. Like, I was never into PlayStation Planet and what else is there? Minecraft. Though I'm tempted to try Terraria, just because it's 2D, but it just doesn't interest me that much. So yeah, all you got to do is this. Unfortunately, obviously, if you can't get it right, then you will die, but it doesn't do anything. It restarts you back to the stage, and then you've got to start all over again. So it can be a pain. He's given a sort of test on what's to do. What I would love is not to be able to do this. I would actually love Selby to do a hack where you literally just press right and then the level is done like this all the way through. Just because it would be funny and it would be quite creative, because in some Mario games they've done it, and they even do it to compose some songs, which I think is amazing. You just YouTube it, YouTube Mario Abuse Song Creator or something like that, and it's basically Mario getting tortured by all these devices and that, but into certain tunes, so it plays out a melody. It's really, really good. Now this is me just trying to work out if this is ever going to work, and guess what? Oh, I fail. What a surprise. I'm never good at the coordination of knowing when something's going to land or not. And even with constant practice, I still can't get it right. And the worst part is you can't put Sonic back at the start, which makes it a lot harder for you to master this hack. Because what it means is you'd have to put in a layout, and then you start again, and when you start again, obviously you've lost everything you had, so you've got to do it again. But yeah, I'm just showing you, this is all I'm doing really, and yeah, I died. But it's just a case of just trying to find these spikes to put in the right place. It is a creative idea, but like I said, it's not my cup of tea. I'm more into playing a level and custom bosses. Custom bosses are a must. Like, for me to enjoy a hack, a Sonic hack, they can have a bit of a level layout change, it doesn't matter, but bosses are what I love the most. Because they're challenging, you can learn their pattern, and they're interesting. But this, to me, is fun for the first 5 minutes. But then, because the lack of how much is there, and the fact you've got to be really creative, made me lose interest quite easily in this. So, I'll just let this one play out till the next hack then. So you enjoy me doing this, because I don't know what else to really say about it, apart from the exploding spikes are my favourite, by far. I wish I could do a whole array of just exploding ones. Because the noise they make and how fast you go, it's my type of thing. Like the Michael Bay hack, I absolutely loved. But as you can see, you just got to have really good timing, otherwise this shit happens basically. So, and just to clarify, the test 2 just puts you in a different place of the map. It's still the same level, so obviously this is still in development. There is no goalpost or anything like that to get to, though I'm sure that'll be implemented later on. So, moving on to this hack. This is a hack where two creators decided to make a hack in celebration of one of their friends. Now, it's in instant debug mode, so you can still have a bit of fun, but to me, I think the one thing most people are sick of in a Sonic hack is just people redesigning the character to look a little different, but not adding any moves. It's just basically the exact same. So, in celebration of someone's birthday, that's fine. Like, I wouldn't mind if someone made a hack of me for my birthday, but I know that's never going to happen. But it'd be an interesting idea. Like I said, I'm going to try and make a hack, but I don't think it'll be complete anytime soon. So, yeah, this is basically it. All you are is this guy's head with a chef's hat on and glasses. Still not sure what the joke is here, but you got debug mode, which is the same as the abuse simulator, where you press A and then you press B and C to change B to change objects, and I think C to lay them out. And at the moment I'm just gonna show off some motorbikes, because why not kill a bunch of them. Would have preferred caterpillars, as I will show you in another video. But yeah, this is quite literally it. You are a giant head. There's no other animations for it. I think there might be a rolling one. I think there is. I'm not too sure. But yeah, you can't tell what's going on. It's just obviously a floating head. Floating head in Sonic 1 would probably have been a more accurate title. And for some reason the bridge glitched out. I don't know if it glitched out, or I'm not too sure. Anyway, yes, that's another thing to note. He is invincible. So I guess if you want to play a Sonic hack with a giant head which can't die unless getting squashed, then this is the hack for you. But I'm going to try and get to the boss now. But like I said, also another thing to note, I cannot pronounce that guy's name. Vlad something or another. I'm just going to call it Vlad in Sonic 1. But obviously it's in celebration of his birthday, which I respect. So kudos to him to actually get a hack made for him. What the hell? Why did I turn upside down? That was a bit glitchy. Ah yes, invincibility. Absolutely bloody useless in this hack. So no point in it really being there. It could have put a monitor just to make a, I don't know, a party popper go off, or maybe one of those things you put in your mouth and it extends. I don't know what it's called. No dick jokes, please. Oh god. Yeah, this is basically it. So nothing else really to say about it, because obviously, like I said, it's Sonic 1 with just a different sprite. And then you got this, which is a bit jarring. Okay. What the hell? Okay, that was something, I guess. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's anything else much to say about this one. I think we'll be moving on to the next one then, guys. Now, this is done by someone called Lone Devil. He did Metal Sonic Overdrive last year. Amazing. One of the best hacks I played last year. Sadly, all he's done in this one is imported Kirby. I love Kirby, but he does not fit a Sonic game. Like, if you press down and like a normal spin dash, you press down and any A, B, C button, he will do this sort of vacuums and suck up everything in his way, which sometimes is a bit glitchy because it doesn't work all the time. And when you jump, you can double jump and he will fly a little bit, but I don't know, something about Kirby being in a Sonic game doesn't really fit well with me. It could be just my preference. I mean, kudos to the hacker for actually putting this in here, but like I said, it's basically playing Sonic 2 with Kirby. There's a couple of changes, but other than that, same level design, same shit, basically, but respect to him. And you got Waddle Dee as well, which is a enemy in Kirby. He's not actually a friend, so it's kind of interesting seeing an enemy helping Kirby. But yeah, like I said, this, right, they should have put the Kirby theme song for, well, level 1 theme song for the invincibility. That would have been a nice touch. I don't know if you can go super. I never tried it out because unfortunately this is the type of hack which just doesn't interest me, because it is just a character in a game. I mean, like I said, if you're a fan of Kirby, go for it. I would recommend this hack, but if you want to play something different, then this definitely isn't the hack for you. Anyway, we're going to come to the boss in a minute. There is another move which, if you press up and A, B or C, he will do a little dash. I thought I could cheese the boss here by, you know, sucking him in to me and then just hitting him, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. I know Dr. Robotnik at the moment is thinking, oh, what the hell is this? There is a pink piece of chewing gum trying to attack me. I must do something about this, otherwise he'll get under my nice car. Oh dear, there it goes. Dash it all. I'll get you, purple bubblegum creature, next time. Just, other than that, he's got a cute animation. He is cute. I mean, he developed for, I can't remember what he developed from. I think it was a Mario game. It might have been a Boo. And someone thought of making a Boo into this, and it fit well. And then Kirby became an actual icon. Right,